Okay children, now we will continue the chapter on minerals and manganese and copper we will discuss today. Bauxite again has been reduced from your syllabus, so we don't need to do bauxite, only manganese, copper and iron ore. Iron ore has been discussed in the last class, so today we will be starting with manganese, its distribution as well as uses. So manganese, you know that India ranks third in the world in the manganese production, and it is the most important mineral for making iron and steel. It is required mainly in all the manufacturing industries of steel. Then we come to why it is important for iron and steel industry, because it can make steel strong, it removes impurities and makes it immune to rusting. That means the iron will not rust if manganese is mixed with it. The steel will not rust if the manganese is added to it. So therefore here I have written as characteristics, and A, it makes steel strong, B, removes impurities, and C, it is immune to rusting, and D, it is resistant to corrosion. So these will be the characteristic features of manganese, and then we come to the uses. So it is used for manufacturing bleaching powder, insecticides, dry batteries and china clay. As an alloy, it decreases the brittleness of the steel and imparts strength. The amount of manganese used per ton steel is only about 6 to 9 of kilograms, but about 30% of that is used during refinement of iron ore, and therefore it becomes very important for iron and steel industry. Now this manganese is also used in the manufacture of ABC, will not be done, it is not so important. Then the preparation of organic and inorganic chemicals, it is used. Then it is also used in paints, pigments and ceramics. So these are the uses and characteristics. So please categorize it and be clear with what you are writing under the topic uses as well as under the topic characteristics. Now distribution. Odisha is the leading producer and it is mined in Sundargarh, Koraput, Bolangir, Sambalpur, Kalahandi, Keonjhar and Mayurbhanj district. In Karnataka, which is the second largest producer, it and deposits are found mainly in Tumkur, Bellary, Shimoga as well as Chitradurg districts. The correction you must have made in the previous class, that is in iron ore, under iron ore. Then in Maharashtra, the main belt is in Nagpur, Bhandara and Ratnagiri districts. The manganese found here is of high quality and it is in great demand. In Madhya Pradesh, the main belt where manganese is found is the Chindwara and Balaghat district. The other states where manganese is found is Gujarat, where Panchmahal and Vadodara district, then in Rajasthan in Banswara district, Andhra Pradesh in Vishakhapatnam, Kurnool and Srikakulam districts in Jharkhand, in Simbam district, Karnataka, which is the second largest producer. It is mined in Kanara, Vijapura, Chikmagalur, Bellary, Shimoga, Chitradurg as well as Tumkur district. So this is about manganese. Now we come to copper. So children, all the districts have to be learnt as I have told you in the beginning when we had started iron ore. So a question may come regarding the district. A district can be named and then you will have to write which mineral is associated with that district or which state does the district lie. Then we come to copper. Now copper is highly ductile and very strong and good conductor of electricity. So it becomes your characteristics. Then the uses. The use of copper is universal in India. Even in early days, civilization, copper was used for making arms, ammunitions, and utensils. I don't have to tell you much about copper. You are very much aware. The wires in your house, which is all made of copper. Why? Because it is a good conductor of electricity. Now, copper is in great demand in the industrial field because of its high ductility and high thermal and electrical conductivity. That means it is a good conductor of thermal as well as electrical appliances. Then it is mainly used in electrical machinery, automobile industry, stainless steel, and telephones. Copper is also used in railway equipment industry and other engineering works. Copper, fairly resistant to atmosphere corrosion, is widely used for making alloys such as brass, copper and zinc mixed, and with the tin as bronze. So the uses of copper is a number of ways you can use copper, and in day-to-day life we use copper for as utensils also. At home these days you drink water in copper with utensils as well as wires and industries. Now we come to the distribution. Madhya Pradesh has become the largest producer of India as far as copper is concerned. Rajasthan and Jharkhand in succession. That means second will be Rajasthan and third is Jharkhand. It produces about 57% of total production in the country. The state has a large deposit of copper in Teregaon near the Balaghat district, which is in Madhya Pradesh. In Rajasthan, copper is found in Khetri, Singara belt and Jhunjhunu district. It is also mined in Ajmer, Alwar, Bhilwara and Chittorgarh. Jharkhand is third largest producer state of copper in the country. Copper is mined in Hazaribagh and Palamu district. So here the other states for manganese is given, and copper also. The other places like Madhya Pradesh, Teregaon areas, Balaghat district, in Khetri, Singhara belt in Simbhom, in Jhunjhunu district, uh, Ajmer, Alwar, Bhilwara and Chittorgarh, Jharkhand, Hazaribagh, Santhal Pargana and Palamu district. I think there is a repetition with Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan over here. Manganese again, the other districts are written over here. You have to learn these other states where manganese are found. Gujarat, Panchmal, I think we have discussed this. So this is all about the first chapter on minerals. So the three topics, please remember, you will not do bauxite, only iron ore, copper and manganese will be done from the chapter. Now read the chapter and see if you have understood, or any problem you have, then you may ask. Questions will be given together when we end the chapter. We have two more chapters or one more chapter I think left regarding minerals of India. Now in this map you can see all the places which are where bauxite and copper is found, but we will not be concerned about bauxite, only the areas where copper is found. But this is not in your syllabus for board exams, like it is copper production will not be asked. Mainly iron ore, coal are the two minerals which you will be asked to mark in the map, but still just to give you a rough idea where each district is present and where the states are, just go through the map.